And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Indiana, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Zaire Williams. Cade Cunningham out there with Exum. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Williams at the center position. And for the Rockets, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Joel Embiid out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Thompson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Giannis. Knocked away. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And that one's good. Durant.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pritchard passes to Durant. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 6 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. To the inside. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella. Of course, the trade for Kevin Durant and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, John, we appreciate the report.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Nets trail by 6. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Pritchard. Durant, the pass to Finney-Smith. And the basket is good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And here's Cunningham. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San Antonio. Looking to end the run. And Cunningham with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Pritchard. Williams gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Embiid. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 6. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Exum. Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Cade Cunningham.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Outside, Green. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Williams. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Count that one from Van Vliet.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. Pass to Okogie. From 13, rebounded by the Nets.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Here's the screen. Here's Wolf. Williams comes with the double team. The kick out to Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. From outside, off the mark. Cunningham looking around. Pass to Clowney. Here's Wolf. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 4 to the paint. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Out left to the wing. Here's Clowney. And it's off from three-point range. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Cunningham outside. Here's the drive. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. The dunk by Reed.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Van Vliet, snatched away. Here's Williams. nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Traore. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Green is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys?
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
And to Antetokounmpo. Williams in the post. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Mark Williams is checked in for the Nets. Dante Exum comes in for Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. Giannis, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Now here's Van Vliet. T right on him. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shepard, that's good.
Boy, quick reacting that time helps Okogie come up with the steal, sparking a successful fast break.
Pass to Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green is checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Lance Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Good on the shot. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And the slam by Williams.
This is how you put it on a nice play. The room service dime for your big man. All Williams had to do there was go up and get it.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
For the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Pritchard in for Shepard. And the Nets also making a change. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Traore. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Left side Durant. Williams with the block. Cunningham against Pritchard. Pass to Clowney. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Now, here's Cunningham. After the miss from KD. Comes up empty down low. KD, so efficient in there.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Pritchard. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8 and finished off by Williams.
Williams is 7 feet, but he's also springy, too. He makes the dunk shot look way too easy.
Thompson outside. A minute 50 left in the first half. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jeff Green. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's Finney-Smith. Makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right edge.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Are perhaps the biggest surprise of last season? The Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Here is Williams. After the made shot from KD, it's intercepted. Down low, and Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to KD. Finney-Smith kicks to KD. Durant raising up.
Boy, that's really good work inside. I mean, once he saw the mismatch, he took it right to the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cunningham against Pritchard. Reed the pass to Wolf. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. He can't hit that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 6. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops. And I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you? And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Brooklyn Nets. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. They've got Traoré, Zaire Williams out there with Kumbo. Then there's Powell, and it's Reed in at the 5. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 22 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Reed misses.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. 2 on the clock. Murray. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Connie. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thompson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Now here's Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. A rebound by the Nets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Nets passing it around. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Another miss by Houston.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cunningham kicks the foul. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Williams knows that his role on this team is to be active on the glass, and that time showed some tremendous effort in getting to the board.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Durant. The putback, and Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Nets trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Houston. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Durant. Pritchard sets a screen for Durant. And shot on the way. Rebounded by the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Exum passes to Wolf. Off with the layup. Houston leading by 9. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by KD. KD's got 3 assists tonight. And for the Nets, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Great open look there. Pritchard's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And the basket by Embiid.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Exum passes to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with the steal. 14 feet away. The rebound by the Nets.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston with a big group substitution here. Okogie's checked in for Embiid. Aaron Holiday comes in for Kevin Durant. Shepard's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Pritchard. Then for the Nets, Einad's checked in. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Powell. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Clowney, good.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
Houston leading by 9. Green with a screen for VanVleet. The Rockets with another miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's VanVleet. Here's Shepard. The 19-footer is on the money. Shepard's got 6.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? Rockets lead by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Rockets leading by 9. The guards are VanVleet and Shepard. Embiid is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Exum comes to help. Tate finds VanVleet. Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. VanVleet attacking. Shepard. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Takes it inside from past the arc. The Rockets pull it in. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Houston moving it around. It's stolen. Over to the wing. Pass to Clowney. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Minot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jeff Green. He's checked in for Tate. He hits both from the stripe. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Shepard, that's good.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And Exum comes to help. Pass to Van Fleet. Embiid wide open. Good, and Van Fleet gets the assist. Van Fleet's got 3 assists in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Brooklyn. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant's checked in for the Rockets.
Team foul. In for Houston. Number 7.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Traore's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. But not that time. It was easy there.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Durant. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
To the inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Wrong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Rockets leading by 5. Durant, he's open. Brooklyn with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Exum on the wing. Pass to Traore. Here's Minot. Guarded by KD. Durant with some nice D. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Puts it up. Durant with another miss.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Okogie. Thompson comes in for Shepard. And it's Pritchard in for Fred Van Vliet. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's Williams. Right side, Williams. And sent back by KD.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection. That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Giannis. To the middle. Giannis automatic inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
The Rockets with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Traore. Nets trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Oh, softly lays it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Durant. Releases from 15, and he drains the J.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Here's the teardrop, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Now Pritchard. Here's Embiid. Williams with the rebound. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. A huge two-handed slam.
I absolutely love seeing that. Williams stepping up big when they need him most.
Now Embiid. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. For Brooklyn, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Cunningham. Leaves it in off the window.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Embiid. And he banks the layup in.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
Here's Paul. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Now Cunningham stripped it away. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Dante Exum is checked in for the Nets.
In for the Nets, number 19.
And they double up Embiid. Now Thompson. Durant. It's off target. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
No good there, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Now Pritchard takes the three. Off target from outside. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Giannis, a terrific comeback win. Talk about the composure this team showed.
We stayed together, we played together, we win together, we lose together. Even though we faced adversity, we came out, we were focused, we were able to move the ball, execute, and we just stayed together.
A great team win. Congratulations. Thanks, Giannis.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.